who never spoke at the plenary in the year 2020. The MPs are now claiming that the report was meant to malign their good names. The report listed, among others, Senator Gideon Moi and MP Oscar Sudi as members who never made any contribution in Parliament. Elizabeth Mutuku has more.
Majority may wonder how an MP would fail to catch Speaker's eye for a year. Well, that's according to Mzalendo Trust, which identified that one MPs who never spoke in the plenary for the entire 2020. However, the MPs led by South Mugirango Silvana Sosoro said that the Mzalendo Trust report was not only biased but out to malign their good names.
And we all know that Parliament closed for a better part of the 2020, from March all through to December. We actually got back to session in December, and the entire December it was a limited members of Parliament that were accessing the Assembly, and that were 88. So priority given to the House leadership, which is about 65. And really, you don't comment or you don't just speak because you want to speak in Parliament. You speak when there is a substantial issue to speak.
The Mzalendo Trust report listed MPs Abdi Shuria of Balambala, Alfred Sambu of Webuye East, Makadara's George Aladwa, Gideon Conchela of Kilgoris, Imran Okoth of Kibra, Kapsaret MP and DP Ruto defender Oscar Sudi, and Musio of Makueni as members who never contributed in the House in the year 2020. Others who have been mute in the National Assembly include women representatives Jane Chebaibai of Elgeyo Marakwet, Jane Njiru of Embu, Anab Gure of Garissa, Irene Kasalu of Kitui, and Amina Gedo of Mandera, Asha Mohamed of Mombasa, Lilian Tomitom of West Pokot, and Janet Teya of Kajiado also made zero contributions at the floor of the House. MPs Ernest Kivai of Vihiga, Banisas Malim Kulo, Said Aribai of Galole, and nominated MP Maina Kamanda did not speak on the floor of the House for the last year. For some in their defense, however, say that their efforts are channeled in the House committees and their constituencies.
They shouldn't just focus on what they see on TV, and that is why parliamentary website has got number of times we've spoken now in total, both in the committee and the plenary. They shouldn't focus their energies on the plenary. And if they should focus there, they should be more practical. I have never seen my old colleagues speak here. I do not understand why. They don't even come to the committees, but you are singling out on Osoro. How do you even place Osoro on the first page with Gideon Moi?
The lawmakers further blaming their failure to contribute at the floor of the House on COVID-19, which led to reduction in the number of House sittings.
Law-making process has 3 steps, and one of the steps is done at the committee stage, which is never brought on TV. Committees are always 18-member, and if indeed it's true that a member has missed sittings or perhaps hasn't even been coming to Parliament, but has been doing some activities in the committee, that is in itself is legislation. Legislation is not limited to speaking in the plenary. Legislation is done in the committees. Actually, much of the work of laws and everything is done in the committee, which is usually a 19-member committee.
Elizabeth Mutuku, TV.
Now,